The next item is item number 11, application for a certificate of appropriateness, the Borough of Brooklyn, docket number 15-0009, block 322, lot 24, 13 Cheever Place in the Cobble Hill Historic District, an Anglo-Italianate style row house built in 1842 to 1855, and this is an application to enlarge dormer windows, and this was initially presented on March 4th.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Olivia Mclean, Preservation Staff. The item is 13 Cheever Place, and the application as initially presented at the March 4th public hearing was for the enlargement of existing front and rear dormer windows at the subject property. Just to review the basic information, 13 Cheever Place is located on the east side of Cheever Place between Kane and DeGraw Streets within the Cobble Hill Historic District. It is one in a row of 6 buildings dating to the 1840s, 1850s. It is the only one in the row of 6 to have been altered with the addition of a roof dormer, which is shown here in the tax photo with the red arrow. You can see the roof dormer had a gabled form and a single window. And these are existing conditions photographs showing that this front dormer retains its form, but there's little evidence of any intact architectural detail. Existing, and the first proposal that came before you in March was for the enlargement of both the front and rear dormers to a width of 5 windows, and they were to have a flat shed roof form. This is the first proposal. Your comments regarding that were positive with regards to the rear dormer, in so much as the rear dormer has little evidence of significant architectural features and would be minimally visible over the rear facade from Kane Street as shown in this photograph. However, your comments with regards to the front dormer reflect a concern that it would amount to a removal of historic fabric and that the proposed dormer would be too large and would not recall the gabled form of the historic dormer, and that it would be too visible over the front facade as shown in mock-up photos and a rendering. So the architect has revisited the proposal and is now proposing a smaller dormer of 2 windows wide with the gabled form to better recall the historic dormer, and this is for the front. Nothing has changed at the rear, and the architect Richard Summerby is here to answer any questions you might have.
If we have them, I think we're okay. I think yes, you can't.
So is it one? It was 1 dormer and now it's 2.
Correct.
Okay.
Historically, it's a single window dormer. They were proposing a 5-window wide dormer, and now they're proposing a 2-window wide dormer.
Based on in part on our comments. Okay? Discussion, I think. Marjorie.
Yes, I think the applicant has done what we requested, and it's a much improved and much less of an imposition on the existing building.
Okay. Anyone disagree with that?
Appropriate.
Okay, so here we didn't open the hearing. Marjorie, please.
Yeah, in the matter of certificate of appropriateness for 13 Cheever Place in the Cobble Hill Historic District, the application is to enlarge dormer windows. I recommend approval, finding that there is historic precedent for the addition of dormers of varying sizes at the roofs of row houses within the Cobble Hill Historic District, that the existing front dormer has been altered over time and retains only its historic form, and that therefore its removal will not cause the loss of significant historic fabric, that the gabled form and small scale of the proposed front dormer will recall the form and scale of the historic dormer, that the proposed front dormer will not extend the full width of the roof and will be set back from the existing cornice line, that the existing rear dormer does not possess any significant architectural features, that the proposed rear shed dormer will not extend the full width of the roof and will be set back from the existing cornice line, that the proposed rear shed dormer will be minimally visible from a public thoroughfare and over the rear facade of the building, that the pitch and profile of the roof will be largely maintained, that the proposed 2/2 double-hung wood dormer windows at the front and rear will match the existing historic 2/2 double-hung windows at the primary facade, and that the proposed dormers are in keeping with the special historic and architectural character of the building and the Cobble Hill Historic District.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Approved. Thank you. Yes. We're up.